Good afternoon and welcome to Pakistan Today from our Islamabad studio. I'm Chris Taylor. Thousands of mourners continue gathering across Iran to pay tribute to the country's late supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. Iranian authorities say the funeral ceremonies represent both a religious farewell and a demonstration of national unity. Many mourners praised Khamenei's leadership, with one attendee saying his blood is not wasted and that people had gathered to renew their allegiance. Authorities have also implemented extensive safety measures to avoid a repeat of the deadly crowd crush that occurred during the 1989 funeral of Ayatollah Ruhollah Khomeini. Emergency services report no deaths during the current ceremonies, although more than 34,000 participants have received medical treatment or emergency assistance. Meanwhile, the body of Ayatollah Ali Khamenei has arrived in the holy city of Qom ahead of a public funeral procession scheduled for Tuesday, according to Iranian state television. Broadcast footage showed a helicopter carrying the remains landing in the religious city. In neighboring Iraq, Najaf International Airport has announced that it is prepared to receive Khamenei's remains on July 8th as part of the ongoing funeral arrangements. In the United States, President Donald Trump has again warned Iran of possible military action if a new agreement is not reached, while maintaining that he still prefers a diplomatic solution. Speaking from the Oval Office, Trump said Washington would either make a deal with Tehran or finish the job, adding that targeting Iran's infrastructure would not be difficult if necessary. He also claimed the United States has already secured concessions from Iran, insisted Tehran would not be allowed to develop a nuclear weapon, and said Washington expects to take control of Iran's stockpile of enriched uranium under any future agreement. Turning to Gaza, Hamas has announced the dissolution of the governing body that administered the territory for nearly 2 decades, clearing the way for the National Committee for the Administration of Gaza to assume civilian governance. Hamas says the decision is intended to support an administrative transition and remove obstacles to peace efforts. The Technocratic Committee, headed by Ali Shah, says it is ready to govern once the necessary resources become available. Committee officials also emphasized the need for one governing authority, one legal system, and one unified armed force. Back home, Pakistan's military leadership has reaffirmed its commitment to safeguarding the country's rightful share of water under the Indus Waters Treaty amid continuing tensions with India. During the 276th Corps Commanders Conference at General Headquarters, chaired by Field Marshal Asim Munir, military leaders pledged to take all necessary measures in accordance with government directives. The conference also reviewed the regional security situation, reaffirmed support for the people of Kashmir, expressed concern over cross-border terrorism, and stated that intelligence-based operations under Operation Ghazabil Haq will continue to counter terrorist threats and strengthen national security. In Sri Lanka, at least 26 people, including 7 prison guards, have been killed following violent clashes between rival drug gangs inside Negombo prison. More than 100 inmates and prison staff were injured, many with gunshot wounds, cuts, and other serious injuries. Authorities say the violence erupted on Sunday evening before spreading to a women's prison section, where part of a roof collapsed during the unrest. The Sri Lankan government has ordered an independent investigation into what is being described as the country's deadliest prison riot in years. And finally, in sports, Cristiano Ronaldo has officially played the final FIFA World Cup match of his remarkable career following Portugal's round of 16 defeat to Spain. The 41-year-old had confirmed before the tournament that the 2026 FIFA World Cup would be his last appearance on football's biggest stage. Ronaldo ends his World Cup career as Portugal's all-time leading scorer in the competition, with 11 goals in 27 appearances, including 3 goals during this year's tournament. He also made history by becoming the first male footballer to score in 6 different FIFA World Cups, adding another milestone to an extraordinary career. That's all for now. You're watching Pakistan Today. I'm Chris Taylor.